job is to hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Be grateful, you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
gotta be grateful, you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap.
gotta be grateful. You need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate. So let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you move it, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Gotta be grateful. You need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate. So let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you move it, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Gotta be grateful. You need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate. So let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me.
TheHaterWorld in the building. Tune in, you guys. We're about to go live right now. I'm gonna be back in 5 minutes. Blue Devil is in the building. He's gonna be on the board. He's not doing too well today, but he'll be back. He'll be back. He's sweating a little bit over there. So make sure you guys tune in, and we'll be right back.
You gotta be grateful. You need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate. So let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue Devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Gotta be grateful. You need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate. So let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue Devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Muted.
Mics are hot, man. 200 Boys podcast. We got a Anaheim legend in the building. 48 Ways. Let me get a mic check. What's up, 48 Ways? You in the building or what?
Yeah, we in the building. Brought my homeboy Augie with me.
Got Augie in the building. Okay. Anaheim's finest. What's up, Drewps? You in the building or what?
What's good? You already know I'm right here in the building. 200 boys. Let's do this.
Yeah, so what's good? What's good? 48 Ways. What's up? What's the deal, man? You in one of those fires or what?
Man, I I seen that.
Yeah, is there one over there in Orange County or no?
Yeah, there's one in Lake Forest.
Camera.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's go live. Shit, my bad.
Yeah, you didn't give him the thumbs up.
I didn't give him the cell. I was kind of waiting, but go ahead, go live.
Yeah, let's go live. Here we go.
Oh shit,
here
we live
go.
right here. 200 Boys
We're in the
Podcast
building.
in the building.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Live and direct. So what's good, dog? You coming from Orange County?
Yeah.
Is there a fire out there? I don't know. I
Yeah,
see
Lake
smoke
Elsinore
everywhere.
got him. One of my homeboys lives in Lake Elsinore, and they just today they told him he's gonna have to evacuate. So he went on the group chat like, hey, who got room for 7? Because he's got a bunch of kids.
Oh, okay,
So
shit.
the homie's like, come through, fuck it, come through. We'll make it work.
Yeah, is that a so Lake Elsinore? That's over there by like Temecula, huh?
Yeah.
If I'm correct. Yeah.
It's on the way.
Yeah.
It's on the way.
It's on
to
the way over
Temecula.
there. Yeah. Yeah, because I seen like there's a fire there. I think there's one in Dino. There's definitely one somewhere in LA at the mountains. Yeah.
Started in Trabuco, in the back, so it goes all the way back to like Lake Elsinore after that.
Where's Tribuco? Is that Orange County or
It's like,
something?
yeah, it's like the outskirts.
That's where Joplin is, all right?
Yeah.
Joplin is a juvenile camp, Trabuco, off of Trabuco Canyon, right?
That's
Oh,
where I
is
used
it?
to catch this guy all the time playing ball.
Okay. What's up with you, Drewps? Where you been at, dog?
Man, been chilling, bro.
You missed the last one. I think you missed the last. We had a double header.
I went to the Dodger game.
Oh, you went to the Dodgers.
Yeah, I
Damn,
went to the
man.
Dodger game.
Shit,
Check that out.
must be nice, dog.
Yeah,
Damn.
and then I went to Temecula. Matter of fact, I went to the Pachanga, dog. I watched
Right after?
watch a fight too.
Right, like
so I
right.
did that Friday, and then the Saturday was
Was the Dodger game?
Yeah, Dodger game.
Yeah. We
So I
had
was-
on. I don't know if you're familiar with. We had 2 artists that day. We had on Young Chach
Yeah.
from Oxnard, and then we had on Maria Latina X. She's
Yeah,
like
I've
a
seen
famous.
that. I've seen that.
Oh, you saw the interview?
Yeah.
TikToker. Yeah.
Well, I called in for Chach to say what's up to.
Oh, that's right. You did call in.
Chach.
Okay, that I remember that. Yeah, that was dope, man. It was a good interview. Both of them got it popping. You know, I felt like Maria Latina X. We started kind of late, so it was kind of like everybody was tired and probably drunk. You know how it is on the weekends. You know what I'm
Long
saying?
days, huh?
Yeah, she turned up though. I'm not gonna lie, she turned up. So salute to them. 2 dope interviews. You know, I would say help me out to recap, Drewps, but you
I
weren't
wasn't
here. Yeah,
even
so.
here, bro.
So it was good interviews. If you guys want to see those, go on the TheHaterWorld, and they're on the lives, and you guys can watch them and shit. So other than that, let's move on. We usually do news first, so we're gonna hit the news first. Drewps, you got the news?
Nah, that's all you, my boy. That's all you, my boy.
Oh man, shit! I gotta do double, dog.
Yeah.
Does that mean? Hey, does that mean?
Sponsors too, bro. We're gonna.
No, we're gonna get to them. I'm gonna
Okay.
get to them. You know what? Let me do that first. Let me salute the sponsors.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, the first sponsor is of course Greenleaf Botanical. OG Moses, get your CBD. He's got a shop in Whittier. OG Moses on Instagram, and he's always in the chat. You can get at him right there. We also got. Let me see here. We also got these $100 bushes, daily specials, zips for San Fernando's Valley Premium Cannabis Delivery Service, King's Delivery. The number is 747-770-7420. 747-777-7420. Place your order and get you guys $100 bush. You know what I'm saying? Last but not least, we got Cultura Privada. We're in the mix of doing something big with them. That's our third sponsor. So salute to them, and look out for the collab we're doing. It's gonna be dope.
Oh yeah.
Keep
Let's
it
go,
simple.
let's
Keep
go.
it simple. All right, let's get
Things
it.
coming. Big things coming.
Oh yeah.
Be ready. So what do we got on the news?
Oh man,
Opina?
there's so much shit right now, dog.
What you got going?
All right, let's do it. All right, Southern California mother of toddler found dead in a hot car, was drunk, passed out inside. Did you guys see that?
I seen that.
I
I
seen
seen that
that
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a little twist to that plot too. I guess.
Were they homeless or something?
You know what? Let me read it. Let me read a little bit of it. It says family members arrived at the woman's Anaheim apartment on the 1300 block of Fashion Lane and spotted her Ford Expedition SUV parked outside. The woman and her daughter, Ili Ruiz, 3, were both found unconscious inside. Her family smashed in the SUV's windows and attempted to resuscitate the toddler, but she was pronounced dead. Doctors believe the child had been dead for several hours before she was discovered inside a locked car amid extreme temperatures. The woman's name, the mother, is Sandra Hernandez Casares, 42, of Anaheim, was charged with 1 count of involuntary manslaughter and 1 count of child abuse causing great bodily injury. The twist to that is the same woman is also the mother of 2 boys aged 5 and 9 who were killed by a drunk driver who ran them over while they were sleeping in a tent at a South Dakota campground in 2012. After the boy's death, the same woman who left the daughter in the car and her husband had lobbied the North Dakota legislature for stronger penalties for driving under the influence. Damn, dog, what do you think? Bad luck?
That's more than bad luck, Oma Spencer, but that's
So she lost her two boys, 5 and 9. They were killed by a drunk driver at a campground in South Dakota. And then now, her only daughter. Was
she homeless or something like that? Or
it doesn't
what were
say.
they doing in the car asleep?
Well, I mean, sometimes, you know, people fall asleep. You never been like, you ever been driving? I did it like fucking 8 months ago, but I was driving on a main street.
Yeah.
And I was so tired that I didn't realize I fell asleep. And it was like a long traffic line at a stoplight. So I knew that, so I put my car in park. And then the next thing you know, they were honking at me. They've been honking at me for like 15 minutes.
Well, shit, trip out on
and
that.
I had the shit, I had my car in park and I was out, dog. I was done.
My truck, even my safety features, I was swerving a little bit coming down from San Diego, and it told me on my safety, pull over and rest. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, it told you?
Yeah, it told me to pull over and rest.
Well, like it was sensing
I was swerving a little bit.
Oh, okay. That's crazy.
Whenever the thing comes on, I didn't know it would do that, but it told me you may want to rest. Like, what the fuck?
What kind of car is that?
It's a Ranger. I didn't even know that. I mean, gotta have good safety.
Damn, that's pretty dope.
Yeah, that's dope as shit.
Yeah, I mean, because that's usually what happens. You start going a little bit. You ever notice when you're falling asleep, you start... Like, if you're not drunk, like, if you're just tired, you start kind of moving a little bit weird, and then I always pull over, dog.
Dangerous, too, to be swerving while you're tired, even more than drinking and driving, they say.
I was only asking if they were homeless because they said the family members are the ones that came to the aid, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think it said they were at their residence.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so they were just... parked, I guess. Let me see. Let me look at it one more time to make sure.
I'm saying if we on good standings or we're cool with the family and we're tired, we're gonna go inside.
Yeah, so it says family.
You know what I'm saying?
It says family members arrived at the woman's Anaheim apartment. So that was her place.
Oh shit.
Okay, so
last week, man, fucking.
Yeah, it was a hot week. Yeah. When I was going to Temecula to the Pachanga, I think it was like 1:15. Like I felt leaving my car like acting a little weird. Because I'm driving full blast with the AC on.
Yeah, do you think she did that shit on purpose?
Nah, come on.
Nah, that's
but they're charging her with manslaughter like she did.
Negligence, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm guessing.
It's probably going to get dropped down later to probably negligence or something like that.
Yeah, because, I mean, you got your kid in the car and fucking who knows, maybe you both were tired and you didn't think nothing of it. Yeah. Or maybe the AC wasn't working as good as... as they thought, or, it could be a lot. But I don't think she did it on purpose because she was unconscious herself.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, let's say we pull up to the pad, we're tired, whatever. But somewhere in between, she had to go to bed. So maybe the kid was already asleep and she passed out. But there's probably more to it.
Yeah,
they're probably going to do, like, toxicology reports and find out she was drunk or under the influence.
That's crazy,
and
right?
I think that goes into, like, adding to the charges they give you. Because if they see, like, you've never had nothing happen. Because look at how they had the backstory to that already.
Right.
Like, they were already ready for that. Like, hey, she's already had 2 other kids pass away over here. Not saying that any of them are her fault. Like, I don't know the whole deal with everything. But that just sounds like some really bad luck for, like, 3 of your kids to pass away before you, you know?
Yeah, it feels like...
into her past, they found some shit on there that they're not...
Yeah, well, it said that her 2 boys got hit by a drunk driver, so that's not her fault.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but, I mean, I'm thinking about, like...
You gotta be going
what I'm thinking about is, like, the luck of that person. I mean, I think that's, like, I think she'd probably be like that situation. She's the only mother that's ever happened to. Would you agree?
Oh, for sure, 100%.
That exact situation.
Grandma lost 2 of her sons on the same day, not the same year, but the same day.
Yeah, so similar
coincidence,
situation,
yeah.
but still different.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? So she lost 2 of her kids drunk driving at a campground, and then lost her daughter in a falling asleep. Like I don't know any moms with any stories like that. I met a lot of moms.
I think that's like a lot of like you could get into like superstition or stuff like that, you know, like hey, like bad, like people are cursed, you know what I'm saying? Like to lose 3 kids in what, in 10 years? Like 10 years.
Yeah.
So the last one was like 2012 or something.
Yeah,
so
like
within
12
12
years.
years she lost 3 kids, all under the age of what, 10?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hey, Augie, when you
that's
speak,
crazy.
pull it up higher. Yeah, speak louder. Yeah,
Yeah, that's man, that's
that's some shit, right? Let's move on. Let's move on to the next piece.
Condolences
Yeah,
to them.
yeah. Salute them and praise for them. It says The Goonies is set for a sequel after 40 years with the original cast. What do you think of that? You remember the Say it louder, dog.
Hey, you guys.
Who is that? That's
That's
Chunk, huh?
Yeah.
Chunk? Is it Chunk?
No, it's
No.
it's the
God, what was his
the
name?
one dude,
Yeah, the one with the deformed ear
yeah,
and shit.
Yeah.
No, Chunks is the kid.
He's like Baby Ruth, that one, right?
yeah,
That's the
yeah,
dude,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, and they're older now, so that's gonna be interesting, dog.
is Ogre a character in that movie, or is that some a different movie?
That might
Ogre
be
is a
it.
different movie.
It might be that
Yeah.
guy's name.
Yeah, it could be his name. I'm not too sure.
So you're saying they're gonna have all the same original cast?
Same original cast,
Well, they're all still alive.
and they're all older though. So we'll,
Yeah.
but you know, with the way they do movies now, you know it's gonna be dope, dog. Like they
I
got
just
that
watched-
shit
and then
down.
they're gonna make them look probably young
Or
enough
maybe they
to-
already are. Maybe they're on fucking diets and all that shit. You
Well,
know how
what's
these
his name?
people are.
Corey, whatever. He doesn't look too old.
Corey Feldman?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
still
he still
doing
looks
shows
young.
and
Yeah.
shit, acting like Michael Jackson. But
Yeah,
I just
he's doing
watched
it.
the new Beetlejuice the other day.
I seen it
trying
too.
to- trying to
It
watch
was-
that.
yeah, it
I
was
heard
good.
it's good.
I
Really
liked
good.
it.
Yeah, really good.
It must be good because I tried to go over the weekend and
Packed.
it was packed.
Yeah.
And the fucked up thing is that you got to get your fucking seats on the fucking app
Yeah.
now and
Yeah,
shit on,
yeah.
on their website. And
Yeah.
it's like, these motherfuckers.
You know what the best part of it? Sorry, spoiler alert, but I do that. I don't give a shit. You know what the best part is?
What was that?
The story of that kid up in the treehouse. I won't go into
Oh,
that.
that was
That was
crazy.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. When they mixed that in, it was dope, dog. Gotta go see that shit.
Hey, but didn't they say like the dad or something had like some fucked up charges, so he wasn't in the new movie? That's
Oh,
why he was dead or some shit, right? They said the shark ate him.
oh yeah, that's right.
They said
yeah,
he has
yeah.
bad charges.
Is that what it
They
was?
said
Yeah,
there's
that shit
something
was
bad,
crazy.
so he didn't come out in
Hey,
the
that
new
fool was
movie.
walking around squirting up
Yeah,
the whole
squirting,
time.
yeah. His head was
His head
chopped
was
off.
squirting full blood.
So they
That
didn't
shit
show
was
him.
dope,
They were just
dog.
showing like pictures of him and shit.
Yeah, that shit
Yeah,
was
it was
tight.
crazy.
But yeah, that's a must see, dog. That's an original classic. They did good. I think.
well, they didn't
people
come out
did.
with no movies anymore. It's like they come out like a movie a year now.
Yeah.
The Trip.
Yeah, then they go straight to Netflix now. Movies, you know, Netflix is making movies, and you got Hulu, you got all these different
Channels, right?
different channels, yeah,
Yeah.
different companies that are just pumping out movies left and right. You know, you go on Netflix and you just scroll and scroll and scroll till you find something that is intriguing to you, and you know, sometimes there's good movies, sometimes there's not, but that does look like a good movie. I did try to go watch it, but all the theaters around me,
Yeah.
they were all the seats
Sold
were,
out.
Yeah.
Well, at least you know that's a good movie that
Yeah,
by the
yeah.
time you do go next time, it's going to be worth it to see.
Yeah.
Because if everybody's selling out, that's through word of mouth, you know? A lot of people like it. Yeah, it's a known movie, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Classic. Yeah.
Yep. On to some more exciting news. It says, they're gonna, the feds are trying to shut down Figueroa.
I seen that.
You seen that
I
shit?
seen that.
Yeah, that broke
seen
my
that.
heart, dog. God damn it, man.
No more cariñosas.
Yeah, they put like a team together. It says a portion of Figueroa Street in South Los Angeles, surrounded by nearly 24 churches and several schools. They throw all that shit in there. Nobody cares. Has been a breeding ground for human trafficking, prompting officials from federal, Los Angeles city and county agencies to launch an unprecedented crackdown initiative. So I guess they're gonna crack down. There are 23 churches in the area and 5 schools and elementary schools. But it's also ground zero for human trafficking where children and women are exploited.
Shit, you go to Beach Boulevard, it's still going on.
Yeah.
They got Holt. They got all these other.
It says
Harbor Boulevard.
it says we see underage girls walking around and next to nothing, regardless of whether with pimps lurking nearby in cars, supervising everything. That's how the cops describe it.
But look how long it's been going on, and if you really look at it, like they got a bunch of people now that the internet's so big, like showcasing it, actually making money on like watching them do their thing. So I think the more you make it mainstream and put it in everybody's face, the more you're gonna go to like jail for it, get in trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you can't tell me that barely right now the cops barely recognize that
that's what I was-
Oh yeah.
Figueroa's been cracking.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like,
You know?
why all of a sudden? You know,
Yeah,
it's been
you
going
know,
on
just
for.
it's just it's just the way it moves. Like at a certain point, everything's gotta somebody on top is
Yeah.
more because
Somebody
I would think that the cops know about it. So maybe like back in the 80s and 90s when it was a little more grimier, I'm sure some of them fucking took. You know what I mean? Now,
For
come on,
sure
dog. You
they
know what I
did.
mean? And
You're
now
gonna
they,
see-
and, you know, and as times are moving on now, people move in power and they ain't taking like that, you know, because there's too many cameras. It's
A lot of
different now,
time, a lot
dog.
of times,
Too many people recording.
It's
though.
too many different,
I feel
too many
like
different things.
a lot of times something like that happens when like a politician's family member or something gets into some
it.
type of situation
Yeah.
where maybe, you know, some politician's son maybe caught freaking STD or something from, you know,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
pissed off about it. And
Only when it affects them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
thing
Well,
you gotta
they
think about.
start putting pressure on when the pressure is being applied amongst their peers in those circles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if it's 7 politician dudes in a building, and one of them's like, "That's my fucking daughter," and then the other 6 are like, "All right, let's apply pressure on everybody now." You know what I'm saying?
Well, the
too,
Olympics are going to be in LA, so you're
Yeah.
going to see a lot of cleaning up.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah,
they
yeah.
do too.
So-
Every time like something big comes,
Makes sense.
they want to
And
clean
that's
up.
going to be big right
yeah,
there.
that,
So a
yeah,
lot
that
of
makes
Skid Row, they're going to probably start moving people out to certain sides, you know what I mean?
Send them back to Venice. You guys go back to the beach.
they're deep in Santa Monica. The
Yeah.
homeless.
Well, they moved them out of Venice, so they just moved down the street.
Yeah.
Just
That's
push
the way
them
it
somewhere
goes.
else.
They just push them.
Yeah.
There's no real like cure to a lot of the stuff they do. Like, you know, they catch you like whatever. Like with the homeless, they just push them around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like with
Back in the day, they used to load them up in police cars, dog, and whatever section they were in, that's how the police did them grimy. If it was a nicer section, they just load them up in the cars and take them to Skid Row from fucking Riverside. Straight
take
up,
them to
dog.
somewhere
Yeah.
grimier, huh?
Take them out, dog, and make the section more cleaner.
Well, we had that at the riverbeds by the Angel Stadium. One day the sheriffs came, just told them all to go,
Yeah.
and then they started moving in.
Fuck yeah.
That's what they did. They did the same thing to Venice. They just came one day and took them all out. They're like, hey, tomorrow, like, we're coming and everybody got to go. I was in jail. I watched it all on the news. I was like, damn, that shit looks crazy. You know?
Yeah, if you're gonna go down Figueroa now, it's gonna look
Well,
nice.
it's the price is gonna go up.
It's gonna look nice, and then the girls are gonna look nice too. Now it's gonna be different. Are they gonna have more massage places or
I
what?
don't
dog?
think there's no really stopping that shit. Like, it's been going on for
Yeah.
too long. And then I think a lot of stuff is by what is that, escorts and shit like that now. Like, you know,
Yeah.
there's still, there's people walking up and down Fig, but I mean, most people exchange different, like, you know, numbers and whatever. Like, there's a lot more shit going on. It's just, they want to crack down, like you said. You got the Olympics coming soon.
Yeah.
I think you got more people there filming them now and just showing how blatant it is to where the cops actually have to do something.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Exactly.
hey, look, we're watching it live. We just seen this girl get
Mm-hmm.
into 8 cars, and we've been here for
There's
3
always those
hours.
dudes, huh? They're always on the internet posting the street. Yeah,
They post all that shit.
all that
It's
shit.
always
That's
there.
crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you're right. And the huras, they got at some point they got to do something
At
because
some
Yeah.
point.
the superiors are like telling them, "Hey, fool, like it was cool in the '90s when there was no cameras,
Yeah.
They could go hush hush, but now you can't do it, dog.
Yeah, you
It's
can't.
too many people
Everything's out.
recording, and it's in the middle of
that's-
because quiet as it's kept, like LA, yeah, it's got the hoods and shit, and it's grimy, but LA's also got a lot of people with a lot of money, dog. Right, Drew?
yeah.
They got people
for
got
sure.
money over there, dog.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
Look at
rent is like fucking hella expensive, and people that got money, they tend to want to like, you know what I'm saying, like get shit in order at some point.
Don't nobody really want to live in a bad environment.
Yeah.
Even us, whenever we start getting some money, the object is to move somewhere better for our kids,
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
ourselves. Like, who wants to go outside worrying if your car's still there or
Yep.
if you're going to get robbed or any of that kind of shit? I don't think anybody does. You know?
We need to make we need to make a petition, dog, and save the hoes on Figueroa. We need to get
Close one is just gonna be another.
50,000 signed on the document,
us
and we're
alone.
good. Yeah,
Leave 'em
no, to leave
alone.
them alone, dog. They're cool.
Save the whole.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. It says woman going viral for saying a $700 bill, like at a dinner, for a first date is light work. A woman on X was going viral for saying that a $700 bill on a first date is light work. She has since deleted her account after going viral for this post. It says, "Let's know, is $700 light work for a first date?"
That's too much, dog. Fuck all that.
First date.
First
damn.
date,
That's too much.
Who is it? Taylor Swift.
Oh man,
I mean, that's too much money, bro. Like, for real.
Like, what are you gonna
on a
get
first
on a
date,
date?
somebody you don't know. Somebody you don't know. It ain't locked in, like, for sure.
Oh, I
you're
I
going
agree with you
somewhere
guys. I think
later,
that's a lot of money.
And then for her to be like, it's light work, that must mean she ain't got a job. Like, anybody that got to go to work for their money,
What are
like,
people
that's
in the
more than
chat are
half my
saying
check for
that
the-
we're broke for that? What do you say to them?
I mean, shit. Each his own. They got their own.
Spend that
They got
money.
their own.
Shit.
yeah.
Go ahead.
I mean, if
go
you
ahead.
got it like that,
Be
it's
that
cool.
sucker.
Yeah.
Well, they, I
Hey,
mean,
be
they
that
s-
sucker.
A sucker's born every day, dog.
I'll
But
go to
they-
Figueroa
There's gonna be
before it
somebody
closes
that's
down.
Hey,
I'll go
your,
back to
your dollar,
Figueroa.
your 700 will go a long way in Figueroa.
Give me
huh?
a couple.
I go a
I
long
mean,
way.
they try to say it ain't tricking if you got it. So, I mean, if you ain't feeling $700 just to take a random motherfucker out to eat, then, hey, go ahead. To each his own, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
But,
Yeah, if you're on the fig, dude, you get 3 of them, and you could treat them to
And
the
you can
burger
go get
spot.
some
Yeah.
tacos
right?
The
Some
burgers.
good tacos, too.
Good tacos, yeah,
Save
for
you
sure.
some money.
Yeah.
Yeah, 700. That's a lot, man. What I mean, like,
What are you
what
gonna
kind of
get?
dinner? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What
Yeah.
kind of dinner you gonna get? That's
And
like,
what do you want to bet she didn't even eat it? She, hey, box that up. I'm taking
Yeah.
it home.
Yeah.
I got my
See,
badass
they-
kids
Yeah.
at
If you're
home.
getting
Yeah.
drinks,
oh, but they
you
didn't
out
just
all
go to
night.
dinner. 700 had to be spread over dinner,
She
a
said
movie.
for dinner is
all that.
light work.
Yeah, she
said
had to do
dinner,
something.
though.
Yeah, she did. It was a dinner bill. I saw they
There
have a
was dinner
receipt.
bill.
It was a dinner
I
bill.
seen what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
like
It's a dinner bill.
708 for dinner. Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck, dog. What was
For
she
two
ordering?
people?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a bill like $1,000, but it's a bunch of us, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about maybe she was drinking?
That's what I'm saying. Maybe
She's
there was
just
a little bit of
ordering
that.
expensive shit on
Yeah.
purpose. But I bet you she brought that shit home. Hey,
Fuck.
box it up.
Yeah,
she didn't
box
even
it up.
eat.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Thank you. I
Well,
had
because
fun.
she didn't even want to act like, like you take somebody out to eat and then they like the person you fuck with, they don't even want to eat. They're like, oh, I'll just get a fry.
Yeah, and then
Fry.
that's
and then
right.
if you
You
take
should've
somebody
spent-
out and you spend 700 of them, and they're saying it's light work,
Yeah.
bitch, you ungrateful.
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 Yeah, I'm grateful.
Yeah.
Now you're being ungrateful, like man.
But that's a fact.
yeah.
Shit's
I wouldn't even
expensive
take
now.
nobody out like that.
700. Whew.
Tell me it's light work. I'm like, all right, well, how much is it going to be for your Uber back home? I'm going to Figueroa.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna send you there. Jump into Uber.
So are we getting to the point where a girl's gonna jump in a dude's car and be like, "Hey, how much are you gonna spend tonight?" Or how much you gonna
I
spend?
think it's already been like
determines
at that
determines
point,
if
yeah.
she's gonna go with you.
If she's
like,
going with you?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think nowadays, if they don't see you, I mean, they show them all the time where they show the dudes pull up like in a Lambo or something, but he's standing by like, hey, can I get your number? And she's like, nah.
Yeah.
I got a man. And then he walks to the Lambo and she's like,
yeah.
well, what up?
Yeah, the
You
gold
should have
diggers.
said you got a Lambo.
Yeah.
Like, I was trying to get your number. Get out of here, gold digger.
Oh yeah, those are those gold digger ones. Those are funny, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just different times. You
But
know
I
what
mean, that's what they do all day. And it shows that some people, that's all they're out there for. So I think if you find people that's all they're out there for, I think the shoe goes both ways. If you want to be out here just to like show me like you don't give a fuck about like what I'm doing or the money I'm spending on you or whatever, because you're only taking somebody out there to be cool.
Yeah.
You know, hey, let's go get something to eat. Maybe we'll catch a movie. Trying to catch a cool vibe with somebody. But she's talking about it's light work. All right, then. I'm going to dog your ass out as good as I can.
Yeah.
And then you can go ahead and tell everybody, tell them that about me too. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's how I feel. You know, because if you're being cool like that, like to spend $700, most people that are working, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of money, dog.
Yeah, I'm a dick. I'll be telling her. If
Some
I'm
people
spending,
make that a week.
if I'm spending
what I'm saying.
I'll tell her straight out. If I'm spending 700, you dropping them draws.
Hell
You
yeah.
better know all kind of
Yeah,
secret shit
straight
too.
up,
I
yeah.
just need that regular
I don't
shit.
do that shit.
Some
dog,
gold
yeah.
better come out.
Something, yeah, $700.
Better be
shit,
able to make
dog.
some money out of that shit.
And that's because I ain't a sucker though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
As soon as
yeah,
she
I'm
says,
not a
"Oh, I ain't
sucker
doing
either.
all that shit," kick rocks.
Nah, but the thing is that there's dudes out there that are
Yeah,
suckers
there's
like
dudes
that.
out there that'll
for
bite
sure.
on that. Yeah.
Yep.
And I think that's
Not
what
only
shit's
that, not
directed
only
to.
that, it'll be your homies too. When you talking to them and they're like, I'm a nice guy, dude. I fucking wined and dined her, and I'm like, fucking get out of here, dude. You're
Yeah.
fucking 35, dude.
I mean,
the fuck you talking about?
but
You want
I don't mind doing that to my bitch.
right to your girl that you're already with.
This is me.
This is
But there's
somebody
history
new.
there.
This is a
History there.
this is a first date. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm
that
saying.
Shit
Yeah.
ain't cool.
Nah.
Like this dude probably thought I'm doing it. I'm gonna take
Yeah,
it to
yeah.
fucking
He thought he was gonna get some and
Ruth
shit.
Chris or Maestros or he thought he was doing it. Like I got some for sure, and she's like only 700,
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, if he would have spent 800, maybe he might have got some.
750.
Yeah, 750. But it was 700, so he probably
Yeah.
didn't get none.
Shit. All right, we got another piece of news. I think this is the last one. We'll keep it simple.
Okay.
They got the new iPhone 16. Who's gonna get that?
I just bought the
I'm a
15
Android. I'm a
plus and a
Android.
half
You're
or
an
whatever.
Android?
fuck
Oh
with
man,
those iPhones.
you shit. You don't got
I
good
can't-
pictures.
I can't fuck with those iPhones.
How do you like the Android? Is it cool?
It's a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
What
Android
are some
guy?
of the better
Well,
features that you get out of
The
it?
thing with the iPhone is just it doesn't change. So like with Android, you can fuck with it. Like you could literally sit there and fuck with your phone for a while and just find new shit to do. With the iPhone, from like the iPhone 11, you see one and compare them. They don't really change. The camera changes.
Yeah.
Some of the like
Oh
the
yeah,
pixels and all
yeah,
that.
the picture's
But
better.
it's pretty much the same. And then for business, if you're doing a lot of stuff like downloading like documents and all that, it's like a computer. It's to me, it's easier. You have more options to do different things.
Yeah.
So
And their AI is updated. Like the iPhone doesn't really.
Yeah,
have
but you
that.
can't even text me or Drewps because you
Oh,
ain't
well,
got
yeah, we
because you
could've
got
said
a
it,
fucking
yeah.
Android, dog.
Hey, you know what's a trip?
We can't even be friends, dog. We can't be friends. You can't
send no
because if you
videos.
send me a text message, it won't go through. They're not compatible.
Yeah.
So that means you're stuck with whoever has an
It doesn't
Android.
come out green. It
No,
comes
the
out green.
pictures are already
Yeah, you
good.
get so you got to
The
set the
videos.
settings. I'm exaggerating, but you know what I'm saying? Like you got to do all
Videos
kinds
are
of
still
shit.
not there yet.
Yeah.
I think I
Send you
seen that.
Oh yeah, the Android videos and pictures are fucking
Yeah.
ass, dog.
I
I
think I
can't
seen
do
that
it.
the 16, the camera's gonna be it's
Better.
Gonna have,
Yeah,
it's
way
gonna
better,
Be better.
yeah.
It's gonna have more features or something.
Yeah,
And
yeah, it's a new
don't know.
16. Yeah.
I got out of jail like 3 years ago. So when I got out, my sister and her husband, they got me, I think at that time, they gave me an iPhone 11. So I just went the other day and I bought this one, the 15 Pro Max or whatever. But I was happy with the 11. It was working good for me until it just stopped. Like it was like
Slow down.
no, it was just being like the screen would black out. It was just too much. It wasn't working no more. So I'm like, hey, it's time for a new phone, you know. So I barely had this one a month, and it's been it's been cool. I've been happy with it. You know, the first day I was mad because I was trying to get them compatible, and the bad thing is I was never updating my iCloud. So I had like the last time I updated the iCloud was 2021. So to update it to now, it was crazy. It took me the whole day, and
That's crazy.
I had to do all kind of shit. But now that I got it and it's working, taking great pictures, everything's cool. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I'm gonna tell a true story. One time I had the fucking, I had an iPhone, and then you save everything to iCloud phone, and I was out there hustling, fool, right? And so everybody that was texting me though, they had what do you call it? I got an Android instead of iPhone, but they had iPhones. So I was missing like sales, dog. I'm like, everyone's like, they hit me on my page. We're texting you, dog. And I'm like, what the fuck? We've been texting you for 4 days, fool. I didn't have no phone calls. I was going broke, dog.
I'm missing
I'm missing that. So I had to go back and be like, fuck. I went back to Verizon. I was like, I need the iPhone, dog. Like, I need it ASAP, like, cause this shit.
Goggles though, that's what makes me
Fuck,
so
dog.
bad,
That shit was killing me. That was back in the day, dog. But still, I was just like, cause it wasn't compatible, and then all the homies were like, "Fuck, I've been texting you. What kind of phone did you get? You didn't get another iPhone. I got an Android." They're like, "Fool, you can't even read my messages."
And then everybody's trying to hit you on FaceTime, and you can't do that.
You can't do that either, dog.
You
That
gotta go
shit's-
through all. What is the other shit they got? Like
it's through Google. So
Yeah,
you
like-
gotta go through Google to do all that.
Damn, man, that's a lot of
too
shit.
much work, dog. Too much work.
I'm not really a FaceTime guy.
No.
You know, when I came home, I got an Android, and they convinced me to get an iPhone.
Yeah.
But I was like, man, I'll get a flip phone. I don't give a fuck. But being into the music and all that, you need something that's compatible with everything.
Yes.
You know,
iPhone.
iPhone. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All
I
right,
rock with
enough with the
iPhone.
news. You got anything else? You got anything you want to say? News?
Anything?
Anything? Cool. Let's jump right into it, man.
Let's jump in.
Well, let's get this super chat though. We got a little super chat.
What we got up there?
Who we got?
It says, "Opina, you need to speak up."
Says speak up, homie.
Trump blaming Mexicans for eating cats and dogs. That's
Nah,
Filipino
that's
culture. Jesus Christ.
That's not Mexicans. That's
It says
That's
rep your
crazy.
gente.
Yeah, what you mean? So what, dog? You never had a double?
I think
Come
they're trying
over.
to blame you, Opina.
Yeah, they're trying to say
you
because
look
I'm
a
half
little
Filipino,
Asian.
we eat dog. But we don't eat dog over there, just so
Everybody
you know.
eats dog, I'm sure. Fucking,
Go to Mexico and eat them tacos.
You don't know what you're eating anywhere.
Yeah, see, concerned citizen, it's your people. All right, let's get right into it, dog. Introduce yourself, man. Where do you hail out of?
48 Ways, Orange County. I'm from Anaheim.
Okay.
Grew up on Perdido Street, out there on the H side.
Okay.
Into music. Came home 4 years ago from the feds. Got right into the music, but behind the scenes, I fell into the management role, finding artists, getting them signed to a label.
So when did you get out?
2020.
2020. Okay.
2020.
And that's when you started managing and or you were doing that before?
No, I never did that
Okay,
before.
now you're doing it. Okay.
Yeah.
How did you fall into that role? Like, how did you get? What made you start like looking for artists? Like, what made them go to you to help find them?
It was by accident.
Okay.
In a way. Before I got indicted,
Yeah.
one of my good friends was starting a label.
Okay.
While I was gone, the label blew up. It's a Grammy right now. It's a Grammy Award winning label, but Spanish regional music.
Okay.
You know, his artists are like I don't know if you heard of like El Fantasma, Dos Carnales, Voz de Mando. Like he's got some big artists over there, Grammy Award winning artists. Well,
Making good moves.
making $1 million. One of their shows is $1 million because they perform like at the Honda Center, at like Dodger Stadium, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, so they do big ass shows. They're on the same level as Rancho Humilde, right?
Okay.
Him and Jimmy Humilde are right there with each other as far as competition. Right?
That's right.
And so when I came home, I went to go chill with him and his team, you know, and he asked me like, "What's up? What you want to do?" And at first I was like, you know, I want to. I see something that I don't know. I was seeing something that people around me weren't really seeing as far as rap, as far as the homies, right? Because I came home and I was like, man, okay, there's Chicano rap is there, right?
Yeah.
The thing with Chicano rap is that you had people that in the past blew up, right? And we don't have to mention names, but there was people that blew up and were like on top at one point, right?
Yeah.
So I started like, man, what these people were on top, but now they ain't at the top no more, but they're trying to stay relevant. Like, why aren't they at the top no more, right? So I was like, okay, they weren't really homies like that, putting people on, because it's about putting the next person on. That person puts the next person on, and it just continues, dog. You just continue, and you eat. Everybody
Working.
eats. Right?
Everybody working together.
Everybody
Networking.
So I approached him because he's like, "What you want to do? You know, I got you. What you want to do?" And I was like, I wanna go into Chicano rap, and I wanna help it evolve. And this is in 2020.
Okay.
I'm like, I want to help it evolve and take it to another level. I want to get my name out there and make power moves, right? Get my name out and then make power moves. You know, meet people through you. I told him meet people through you, and he was like, Chicano rap, dog. Like, but he was already at a whole different stratosphere, bro. He was already a Grammy Award winning CEO. So to him at the time,
that wasn't a focus.
To him at the time, his focus was regional music because he had already become King Kong of regional music.
He already figured
Spanish.
it out.
Yeah, he already flown out to like Europe or something to meet with one of the big machines to negotiate his distribution deal. You know, he went from, he's got a crazy ass deal, bro, where he has like, I think he gets 80% of distribution from like Spotify.
So his artists were already selling out shows, getting millions of views.
Hundreds of millions.
Hundreds of millions.
Hundreds of millions.
So in a way, he was hearing you, but he was feeling like you were like taking steps back from what already he was doing.
Yeah. So we had a talk, and he says, look, dog, he says, this is where it's at. So he busts out his phone. We go into his office. He puts on the TV, and he goes, this is where it's at. So he shows me on the screen. He starts showing me videos of Mexican rappers, but from Mexico. Yeah. Santa Fe Clan, Lefty SM. You know, he starts showing me all these rappers from Mexico, and he's like, that's where it's at. He said, you need to find a rapper from Mexico. He's like, if we have to, we'll fly out to Guadalajara, or I'll fly you out to Mexico somewhere and find yourself a rapper and get him signed on the label. And I was like, all right, cool, you know? So at the same time, I was like, shit, I got to do my own music, because I've always been into music, but music used to be my hobby since I was already a D-boy. Yeah. Right? I was a D-boy, so music was just my hobby. We used to go book a studio, just go fuck around, record.
Just have a kickback spot and just chilling.
Just to have our own music.
Didn't take it seriously.
Yeah, it was just, it was.
For the hood music.
Yeah, hood music, you know? Yeah. And so then.
Thank you.
And then, so I booked the studio, and while I was at the studio, one of the engineers that was at the studio, they were playing some music, and it was Spanish music, and the dude was singing, and he was singing his ass off in the songs, and I was like, who is that? And they're like, oh, it's him. I'm like, that's you? And he said, yeah. So I like, man, send me some music. So when I left, he sent me some music, and I called my friend, my boy, and I was like, hey, yo, like, how does that work as far as discovering artists? How do you discover them? I asked him. Yeah. I hit him up, and I said, how does it work, dog? I said, do you go based on the following, the numbers? And he said, nah. He said, I'll make that. Yeah. He said, I'll turn all that into the numbers and the following. He's like, as long as they have the talent. Yeah. I said, hey, dog, I think I got somebody. He said, send me the music. I send them the music. I send them a few tracks of the artist. And he called me back. He's like, I like the music. He's like, bring them. Let's set up a meeting and bring them. So I took him for a meeting, and he liked it. And he was like, play for me. He played for him live. He's like, okay, you're good, right? because live is very important.
Yeah, he was
right?
able to do it.
He was able to sing live and play the guitar live, and he got off. So he was like, okay, I'm setting up a second meeting. I'll let you know when it is, and come back. But I'm gonna have the company, the rest of the big dogs from the label here.
Yeah.
Right. So he called me a few days later and was like, bring them. So that's when I learned. But it's regional music, so it's not the same as rap or nothing, right? So they function a whole different way, right? So I started learning as he calls me, says, hey, you need to be in my office at, I forgot, 3 o'clock or something. I was like, damn, it's 2:15, you know, like call the artist, like, hey, fool, get ready. Oh, what's up? Get ready, dog. I'm gonna pick you up. Picked them up. We went and I got them signed. I got them signed to a 5-song deal with 5 videos, and we started shooting videos, big freaking videos, like big videos, dog. And he started. I started forming my own team behind the scenes. I started forming my own team. I got a boy, my boy Edgar, that's in real estate. He was helping me behind the scenes, reaching out to podcasts and reaching out to different avenues to get the artist out there known. So I took him to American Cholo a few years ago. You know, I met Gil. Like, I went to American Cholo. I took him to Rhodium Radio. I took him to different spots, right? And I was meeting
the
people.
Artist that you,
yeah, the artist.
What's the name of the artist?
Screezy Santana. Screezy Santana.
Like, how do you spell it?
Screezy.
S-K? Oh, S-C.
SCRIZZY. And then Santana.
Okay.
So
is that because he's from Santa Ana?
No, that was because his idol was Carlos Santana.
Santana? Okay,
yeah,
okay.
that was his idol. So after that, bro, like I just fell in love with the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right?
so prior to let's back it up a little bit. Prior to you being in the managerial position and behind the scenes, because now I see you doing music. Did you do music before that? Prior?
Yeah.
Okay. But
So I was making my own music, and I met that artist at my own studio session. He was
okay.
He was the engineer.
But I was saying even prior. Because
yeah.
Like, you went to prison, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's back it up a little bit. We're gonna get to the up to date stuff. You grew up in Anaheim. I don't know what your age is. How long were you in prison for?
7 years.
So you did 7 years straight.
Yeah, about 6 years, 10 months.
6 years, 10 months. So you went. What stretch was that? Well, let's give me a time frame.
From what year to year?
13 to 20.
Okay, so 13 to 20.
Yeah.
So prior from 13, were you doing music or were you in college or what?
No, I was doing music, but
music.
I was a D-boy. I was a D-boy, dog. We were all D-boys in the hood.
Yeah, so your main focus was
my career was
hustling.
Hustling.
Yeah, slang
and
shit.
music
Like,
was my hobby.
What's the movie called? The one from New York.
Empire.
No. There's another one.
Fucking
With the three
movie with the three
Morenos.
Morenos. Yeah.
Paid in Full.
Paid in Full.
Like that.
That some of that
Similar,
shit
yeah, like
actually
similar.
happened in my circle too. You know, like shit like that. That shit's all. That shit happens
true.
too.
Yeah,
You know.
Yeah, for sure.
People get shot. You know, shit like that. Yeah.
So you were doing that prior to 13 and a little bit of music, because I kind of know how that goes too. Yeah.
So in 13, before I got indicted, I shot a video. Right, I shot a video, and
how long? Okay, you did music from how long up to 13?
Oh man, I started making music. I would say like 99.
Okay,
you know?
so then you have been in the game like 14 years.
Yeah,
from 99 to 13.
I had been when reggaeton was first coming out, I was already doing music, you know, back in like, you know, remember we used to go book studios back in 03, 04, 05, just book studios, get a bunch of people in there, fuck around, drink, have a party in there, record, you know, and you know, just record.
What kind of music were you making at that time?
Rap music? Yeah, rap music.
Because that era right there where you're talking about, I would say 99, 2000, you're like barely coming off the porch with music. And then 2002, 3, 4, those years you're probably getting in the studio. But that was like the high power era, I want to say.
Yeah.
So you were around at that time making music when they were making music.
Yeah, but they were already, out there. I was.
You were juggling the streets and music.
Yeah, but
Trying to,
music
like,
was
no?
just my hobby.
That's what I'm saying though. Yeah.
Like some people collect sports cards,
Yeah.
or hats or shoes, whatever. I was just collecting music.
Who were some
My
of the
own.
people that you listened to at that time? Like, what kind of like scene were you in as far as making music? Like, did you consider yourself coming out like a Chicano rapper? Or
Yeah, there you go. Did
know
you
what I'm
sound
saying?
like high power?
No, I didn't. I remember I recorded my first song. I was a kid. The
Yeah.
first song I ever recorded was like on a Snoop beat. I think it was that fuck, I forgot
187
how it
on
was.
Undercover Cop.
No, the one he's talking about his Impala or something like that.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Fuck.
That's
how
like
did it
every
go?
song with Snoop.
yes, no,
Fuck.
you know.
Pop my collar. How did it go?
Oh yeah.
Dollar with
It goes
my
Ty-
freak.
Tyler.
Dollar with my-
Dipping in my
that
blue.
song.
Been in my
I
gold
grabbed that
collar,
beat.
that DP.
I grabbed the
Yeah, there you
beat.
go.
Yeah.
And I recorded to that beat, and I showed it to my homeboys, my older homeboys, and they were like, "Oh shit, you could rap!" Like, fuck, we thought you were gonna be like Essay and Carrucha and Jaina and you
Yeah.
know, and they were like, "What the fuck?" But I started off as a kid when I was a kid writing poems. I used
Yeah.
to like writing poetry, and I used to just like writing poems. And one day I was like, damn, these fucking poems, I'm like, these are bars, because I was actually reading the dictionary. I was,
Trying to figure
Yeah.
it out the right way.
trying to figure
Yeah.
out right words.
Yeah.
I was actually, going through the dictionary, finding words that were intriguing to my eyes, like, oh shit, damn, that's a good word, and then putting it in a song. Back then, like okay, I gotta put this word
Yeah,
in this
I gotta
verse.
make it rhyme.
I gotta
Yeah.
make this word. So you gotta figure out how to rhyme a certain word that high power. They weren't using certain words like that. More poetic. Poetry. And I was listening to Tupac. That was my all-time favorite. So
So Tupac was your inspiration
Tupac
to make
was
music.
Like, damn, I was like, okay, I gotta if I wanna make music, I gotta, copy, the style that he brings, because I'm already writing poetry, and with the way he's delivering it, okay, I gotta come that way, right?
Were you doing it more to be like mainstream, like to get out there as far as like, hey, I make music, or were you doing it more for like your homies in the hood to have something to bump?
Yeah, I was just doing it for us to bump.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
said it was a hobby, so
Yeah, I was just doing it for
you
us.
weren't putting like that at that time.
Nah,
like
we were-
the effort you're doing now up to date, you weren't putting that effort back then.
not nowhere close, nowhere
Yeah.
near that, like
Okay.
nowhere near that,
Yeah, because we had people like in my hood at around that time. Like, I think a lot of homies were starting to get into making music. So like, we had like the enemies making music. So we had a few homies that were making music, but their whole thing was like remaking like, let's say like some Tupac, like
Yeah.
some Machiavelli beats, but like going in on the enemies only.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like not no real like hey, we're trying to make some money. Like, yeah, we're gonna burn the CD, but they're doing it on the computer and the pad, and their whole goal was to be saying, like, hey, fuck my enemies, like this is my side. Was that the music you were making?
I wasn't doing that. I wasn't
Okay.
dissing. I was just.
But
I
you
was
know what I'm
actually.
saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
a
I know
lot
what
of
you're
people were
saying.
doing it
Yeah,
at that
a lot of
time.
people were doing that.
Yeah.
But I never dissed no enemies or nothing.
Yeah.
I was just making music about trapping.
Yeah, hustling.
What I knew, the
Selling
streets,
drugs.
what once you come off the porch, what you're gonna either go
What you're
into
into.
a hood, and all that. That's what I was rapping about. And what's funny is that I would want to do a Tupac, like one of Tupac's beats,
Yeah.
but I would never, and I'd be like, I'm not gonna disrespect Tupac like that.
Yeah.
That was me. I used to be like,
That's
yeah,
how you felt.
yeah, that's how I felt.
Yeah.
But we're you know, he'll tell you, dog, we were pushing weight. So
Yeah.
music was our hobby. It was like,
How old were you at that time when you first started rapping?
when I first hit a studio,
Yeah.
I was 18.
Okay.
And I happened to hit the right studio. The reason I say that is because we went to book a studio, and the engineer / producer of the studio, he happened to be white and Korean, and he was from the East Coast. So he happened to, his story was his boy that had just signed a big major deal out in New York. The feds picked him up when he signed this deal, so he went away for like 20 years. So he relocated to California, the producer.
Yeah.
And when we went to his studio, he helped us elevate because he was hip hop, right?
Yeah.
I was rap, he was hip hop, so we had to come with it. So when I first went in the booth and he pressed record, and I spit a couple bars, he stopped me. He came in the booth and was like, "You're Mexican?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "What the fuck? Bro, I'm not even gonna charge you." And then we started going to the studio. I started going to his studio, and then he built a label. So then we started going out and having meetings with labels and stuff. But we were like,
And that was just off the talent that you had that he's seen. With you going to actually
yeah. And at that time
pay
I
for
was
the
a kid. I
studio.
was 18 years
Yeah.
old, and he was like, "Damn, what the fuck?" And he built a label, Newport Entertainment. We fast forward to where he's at now. He just recently called me, probably 2 weeks ago, and he says, "Hey," he says, "send me your verses when no music. Send me your verses." And I said, "Okay, a cappella?" And he says, "Yeah, send me your verses. I'm gonna remix them to my beats." And I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "I'm doing Snoop Dogg right now, and I'm doing Mozzie." I think he said Mozzie and Snoop Dogg. And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So he kept on, like he built relationships with like Snoop, DJ Quick.
But that was his passion. That's what he wanted to do, right?
Yeah, that was his passion. So through him, I started learning the business side of music back then. But I was a drug dealer, so that wasn't.
It wasn't
100%.
bringing in the same drug dealer money, so it was like, who cares about this
We
hobby?
weren't, like, I wasn't making no money.
Yeah,
we
but
were
that's what
doing
I'm
shows.
saying. Yeah.
And it got to the point we were doing shows, and I wasn't making no money. So that's why I was like, man, fuck that, and I just continued drug dealing.
But whenever you're not making money like that off something, it's like a hobby, and like you don't care about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So once you start seeing it in a different light, is once you start getting either famous, start making some money off of it, or there's have to be some kind of switch in your mind that goes off, like, hold up, like I can actually eat off of this, you know?
What happened was that the black community, were telling me, like, damn, you can rap. Like, you can actually rap. And I was like, okay, cool, thank you.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of like, oh shit. And they would tell me. And I remember there was this one rapper that we were at the studio, and we had like a lounge area, and we were playing a video game. And I remember we were playing like Madden or something. And I remember him clearly telling me, like, you might have me, or you might have us in rap, but you ain't got me in Madden. And I remember looking at him like, what the fuck? I was like a kid, you know? And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Man, this black dude is telling me that I'm better than him in
He's
rap.
giving you props.
And he's fucking hip hop, right?" So I was like, oh shit. So, but still, drug dealing was my career. That's really what I wanted to do.
So you got caught up, you said, what, in 2013?
2013, the day after Father's Day.
So that was for like, you already got busted for it, right? So like, you
Yeah.
could talk about it.
Yeah.
Like, what'd you get busted for?
For distribution
Distribution.
of meth, Hawaii.
Where?
Yeah.
Oh, so you were going to
I
Hawaii.
was shipping to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got busted in Hawaii. Did they take you straight to
No,
Hawaii? or
I
they
got
come over
busted here. I got busted in
Okay.
Orange County.
Okay.
Yeah, I got busted in Orange County. Yeah.
What kind of case was a big conspiracy? Like,
No,
what?
I was by myself.
Oh, so you one man indictment?
Yeah, one man indictment. What
Okay.
happened was that the dude that gave me up, he had flipped. I had no idea, obviously, but he had flipped.
The guy in Hawaii.
Yeah, he had flipped.
Yeah.
And then he came down to Orange County to meet up with me, and
You thought it was still love.
I thought it was all good.
Yeah.
And he was like, hey, I need a sample.
Yeah.
I was like, I got you. But at the level that we were on, that I was on,
A sample's a
sample
pound.
was a pound.
Yeah.
Exactly. A
Yeah.
sample was a pound, and that
Yeah.
sample is what got me indicted.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog. That's what got
That's
me,
how
a sample.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what got me. So while I was busted, I was like, man, I gotta get to this music when I get out, because I started writing. You know,
Yeah.
I started just writing.
So in
and-
there, your mind was the whole time you're doing time was, I'm gonna get out here and I'm gonna try to make this music
Yeah.
into something more.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where your mind was
That's
the whole
where my-
time while you
That's
were.
where my mind was at.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where my mind was at.
And then you
Because-
already had friends that were still continuing in the music business.
Yep.
Were you still in contact with them?
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
that the inspiration for you?
Yeah,
Like,
that was the
hey, these are
inspiration.
dudes like
And then-
I know from the street that are doing bigger moves now because they
Yeah.
stuck with it.
That was what I saw, and as I was doing time, I seen how my boy went from basically, I don't want to say having nothing,
Yeah.
but starting the label,
Yeah.
to where it just blew up. And then next thing you know, his artists are all over TV. All the paisa car in the yard knows the
Yeah.
artist. Like they're out there, and he's already making millions. So I'm like, oh shit, it's possible.
Yeah.
Because I had never really seen nobody around my way make it through music.
Yeah.
Right?
So it wasn't even
It
in your
wasn't-
mind, it wasn't at your reach. But
Yeah.
once you see somebody do it at a bigger level that you know of or that are at your reach, like just somebody you know.
Yep.
I mean, because that's how the dope game is for us.
Yep.
You know, we're running around and we're like, damn, I remember this fool didn't have shit. Now he's got a car. He's, chains on like he's doing it. Like, oh, yeah, I could do that. You know?
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
so once you're able to understand that you can do it too, it's a different light in your head, a different inspiration,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So that's what kept you on. So the whole time you were in jail, you were writing music.
I was writing a lot. Yeah, I was writing a lot of music, and I was telling people in there, I'm gonna do the music when I get out. I'm gonna do the music when I get out. So I just started talking about it.
Yeah.
And homies knew that if I wasn't on the yard or working out, I was most likely in my cell or a classroom writing lyrics with my headphones on, writing lyrics. Because in there you gotta have one
Yeah,
ear-
one in, one out.
One in, one
Yeah,
out.
for sure.
And I like to have both of them on.
Yeah.
In order to do that, you got to go to your cell
Yeah.
or to a classroom where you're behind
Yeah.
a closed door
in
where
the back and the
you-
side,
you know?
where the door's way over there,
Yeah.
and I could see you coming.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I would put both of them on and get to writing and just get beats, because the MP3.
Yeah, for
I would
sure.
go buy songs on the MP3.
Just all the beats
and the
too.
songs. I would
Yeah.
just rap to the beats. I would block out the words.
Yeah.
And I would just go
They
off
even
the
had
beat.
some on there where you could only buy the beats.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I met like one of High Power's artists in there, and we were supposed to do music, and but he got out, got signed to High Power. He was running with them, but when he got out, he got signed to them. But then he caught another case and got like all kinds of time. So when I came home, that plug was gone.
Who
so
was that? Are you still
Bandit?
cool with him?
Yeah, Bandit from High Power. Yeah,
Okay.
Bandit VS. He's
Yeah.
from Hollywood. Yeah, he was signed to. He has a video with Capone.
Okay.
Yeah, he was on
Salute
it.
Capone,
I remember.
man.
Yeah, salute.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so when you got out and you got with your homie and the label, are you still with that label?
No, I left that label. I left
Was
that
there a
label.
fallout or anything, or
Nah,
You can
not
keep
with the
it a
big
buck,
dogs,
man. We're in the hater world.
Not with the
Keep it a
big
buck.
dogs. Not with the big dogs, but behind the scenes, there was a person that was hating on me, right? Because I
So
came out
part
of
of
nowhere.
that label, part of that.
On that he's on that label.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
so-
it wasn't the guy, the main guy.
No. That's the homie. He's way too
Yeah.
big to hate on anybody, or it was one of his videographers, right? That a camera guy, right? That he was with them from the beginning, and he was with them through the ups and downs.
Yeah.
That he stayed with them. So within time, like a job, you know, he had a job on the label.
Yeah,
so
yeah, of
within
course.
time, he was climbing up, right? So when I got on with the label, my boy was like, look, I'm starting a new label strictly for urban music. I
Okay.
said, all right.
Which is like hip
Which is
hop or we do,
hip hop,
right?
hood. But he wanted me to focus on Spanish music, like Santa Fe Clan, you know, stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Mexico rappers.
Is that the kind of music you like to make?
I've done a bunch of projects in
Yeah.
Spanish. Yeah, I've been in. I put together a bunch of projects.
What do you prefer?
English,
English,
yeah,
yeah.
hip hop. You know,
Okay.
I
Yeah,
prefer rap.
So you told him no?
So no, I had my own little team. So I got a studio. You know, we started doing projects. We started putting together projects, putting together music, sending it to him. So, anyways, he puts this video guy. He puts him in charge of the new little label, right? So he right off the top, you can say becomes my boss, right? But I didn't know at the time, behind the scenes, he was hating on me. Right? I'll give you a perfect example. We had a meeting at the label, right? At Afinarte. The label's called Afinarte. So we had a meeting there, right? And I show up with my artist, and he shows up with his artist, right? The video guy shows up with his artist. We walk in, we're sitting at the table, and we're playing music for both artists, right? So my artist, he tells me, since he's like my boss, you can say, right?
Yeah.
He goes, what you guys got? So like, all right, boom, boom. We start playing song after song after song.
Mm-hmm.
My artist got like, we're like at 20, 25 songs. And we got like 20 to 30 more songs to go that are already done.
Yeah.
Right? So we just keep playing songs. And he's like, he's there with his artist. And he goes, but his artist is a reggaeton artist, a Puerto Rican.
So he ain't feeling your shit.
He ain't feeling our shit because
Yeah.
our shit is our shit, we called it trap corridos,
Yeah.
right? So our shit was, the artist that I had was mixing English with Spanish singing with a guitar and a beat, a bass, right? Like a beat.
Something for the car.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
dope, like new.
Yeah.
So we were like, damn, this is trap corridos,
Yeah.
right? So we're sitting there, and he's like, oh, okay, I heard enough. Man, you guys got a lot. And then he looks at his artist and he goes, well, what you got? And his artist is like, well, I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing done.
Yeah, I'm here.
Right?
It's me. I got me.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing. And I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? Like, what?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, hey, bro, like, why don't you got no music done? Right?
Yeah.
Because now I'm a manager of the label.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm like, why don't you got no music done?
Why
He's
you
like, oh,
working?
because he says, I don't got access to a studio. I said, okay, look, we have a studio. Let me know when you want to come in. I got you. I'll put you in the schedule.
Yeah.
Because the label was, my boy, the CEO of the label was cutting me a check, and I was paying rent at the studio. I was paying the rent at the building, right? So I go, come to our studio and record. So I'm just being humble, dog. I'm not like, oh, this fucking guy
Yeah.
ain't got no music. So the video guy, the guy that's low-key hating on me, he takes it like it's nothing, right? But the big boss doesn't know that this dude, artist, ain't got no music.
Yeah.
Right? Because
he
he
just
ain't
got himself.
He ain't telling them that, but guess what he's telling them? Oh, man, 48 Ways, man, these projects that he's bringing, man, they're not going to do nothing.
Yeah.
They're not. But every time I'm sending the CEO the songs that I'm putting together with these artists, he's either telling me, that's dope, let's go with it, or he's telling me, like, this ain't it.
Yeah.
Right? So,
But at least you got working.
but I'm
Yeah,
constantly
working.
sending them music,
Yeah.
right? I'm constantly sending them music. So I tell the artists, like, you got to constantly be recording. So I put all my music aside to do that, to get into the management and all that. I put all my music aside, right? I put my own personal stuff aside so I can manage these artists.
Yeah.
But this dude is over here reporting the wrong information to the CEO behind my back because he's hating, because he's like, fuck, where the fuck this dude come from? He just came home from prison, and right off the top, he's a manager. It wasn't my fault, you know? It just accidentally happened, you know?
That was your boy.
Yeah, that was my boy. That,
So
you know,
bottom line, you guys had a falling out, and where did it go from there?
he the crazy thing is that this dude that I'm talking about, we'd be like at the studio, or we'd be in a session,
Yeah.
and he would be talking shit on like the big dogs of the label,
Yeah.
like the CEO's brother. He'd be like, "Oh, fuck that fool." He'd be calling them the B word. He'd be like, "Damn, that dude's just a hater. He don't know nothing about music." And I'll be the whole time I'll be like, "Damn." At first I was like, "Damn, is this dude testing me
Yeah.
to see if I'm gonna go back
See
and
your
tell him?"
loyalty or some
Yeah,
shit.
or
Yeah.
see what's up. And then, but I'm not a chismoso,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't say nothing. But then it got to like where every time he'd be talking shit on him, because obviously he was jealous of the CEO's brother.
Yeah.
Right? He wanted that position.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, this fool. And I never told him. I never.
Yeah.
I never. It never hit me like, hey, tell the CEO all the shit this fool's talking about, all these big dogs on the label.
Yeah.
Right? Instead, he's hating on me behind closed doors. He's trying to put a stop to every project I'm putting together. But he was hating because I'm in the studio with Santa Fe Clan. You know, I'm in the studio with Sad Boy Loco trying to make moves. I'm trying to make moves with Prahin. Prahin Entertainment. Prahin that's the label that blew up Peso Pluma.
Yeah.
Right. I had a couple meetings with them. So he's seeing all that and he's hating. So because he was just a video guy, right? But he was so focused into reggaeton that he was blind to everything else.
That's all I want to do.
That's all he wanted.
Yeah.
He was trying to create another Bad Bunny while I was trying to create something nobody's ever heard.
Yeah.
Which and at the time was trap corridos, which was the artist was mixing English and Spanish together and making it sound dope on some corridos style music.
Yeah.
And that dude was just hating, and he ain't got nowhere, dog. But you know, he ended
Is
up.
he still on the label?
Yeah, he's still on the label. He ended up getting his.
Now, did you have a good fallout with the main guy though?
No. That's still the homie.
That's
still,
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You had a decent
that's
fallout.
still the homie. That's
like
still
not
the homie.
fallout, but I'm saying you left on good terms.
Yeah,
So how did you
yeah.
guys
I got
part
open
ways?
doors. I got open doors.
How did you guys part ways? Like, what was the final nail on, like, hey, I'm not gonna be here no more because of this dude or whatever? Like,
Well, because
what was
like
the bottom line?
like a job in a company, I give the video guy the courtesy and the respect to be my boss, right?
Yeah.
So when he was like, "Hey, these projects, they're not really, you
Well,
know."
that's what I'm saying. He was a video guy, and he was like,
Yeah, but he got put in an A&R position. He went from being a video guy to the CEO made him an A&R because he worked his way
Yeah.
to become an A&R.
But okay, so once all that happened, like, at what point was it like? What was it they told you not that you just said, "Hey, I want to leave because I believe in the artist that I'm pushing." So did you leave with the artist?
Yeah, I left with all the artists.
That's the way it
Yeah,
happened.
I took the artists with
Yeah.
me. I was like, okay, let's go try this.
Let's go figure this out somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go try this somewhere else. And we try to do it, but it's
It wasn't the same push.
it wasn't the same push because I had a machine behind me.
Yeah.
The CEO had one day took. See, in a way, I kind of. I don't want to say.
"Oh, my bad. Wrong one. I pushed the wrong button."
When did you push?
Damn,
Oh, there's
son,
one.
where'd you find this?
Damn, son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was saying. I was gonna say I never would let a video guy tell me what to do. That's just me, though.
No, but it
No,
was
not like that. I don't mean it in a bad way
But
towards
it
you.
was
I
his boss.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
just
he
happened
was
to be a
he was
video guy.
put in
Yeah.
position of
to be the boss.
to be the boss
Yeah.
of a new
of
label.
that,
Yeah.
of that label.
Of that label.
That
Yeah.
branch.
Yeah, of that branch.
Yeah.
So, funny story is, right, we're in the studio one time, and we're trying to, I'm putting together these projects, and he says, hey, man, you know, if you want to do some rap and stuff, I can probably hit up, now he's known as Pastor something, Pastor...
Pastor Silver Lake.
Pastor Silver Lake.
yeah.
At the time, he tells me, hey, I know him personally. You want me to link you up with him? And I looked at him and I'm like, who the fuck you trying to impress, bro?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like, I felt offended, dog. Like, bro, like, you're on a fucking Grammy Award winning label and you're fucking disrespecting me like that. Like,
Yeah.
fool, I'm trying to get a big fucking artist, you know?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Like, are you serious? That's the biggest you have available to me? Because I was looking for features. I was looking, you know who I reached out to? I reached out at the time. I reached out to Coyote.
Oh yeah.
I saw my boy
Yeah.
told, hey, check these fools out. I saw them, and I'm like, oh shit. I reached out to him, and I told them, I probably still have on the DM. I told them, hey, what's up? How much for a feature? And they were like, oh, no. I told them something about like, hey, let's do some music, let's do something
Let's
or something.
work.
And they were like, oh, it's like a G or something for a feature or something. And I told them, just give me the time, and that G won't be nothing to you. Like, give me the time. And I don't know if at the time they probably didn't think I was really with the machine, you could say. But one day the CEO, I started trying to reach out to people because the CEO, I went to his house one day throughout this whole, throughout these projects and everything, being on the label full on. And he tells me, hey, 48, you got unlimited budget. And I'm like, okay. And he goes, you got the green light, dog. Whatever you want to do, you got, like, and he asked me, why don't you ever ask me for anything? I said, because I'm trying to make it happen on my own. Like, I'm trying to show you, I even told him, I'm trying to show you that I want to put in the work. I don't want to have a poppy to, I want to put in the work, shit, bro. I want to go and build these relationships on my own.
That's the best way to do it, dog. Because if you go into anything you do, especially music, and you like old people or stuff like that, it just, at the end of the day, nothing's for free, and everybody always wants their get back. It's very rare to find someone that's gonna do it straight from the heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially in entertainment. Yeah. In the streets is different. It's a little bit more different because some people will do it from, if they have it.
And I was used to the street life.
Yeah, but in music, it's
trying to entwine them.
That's what I was learning.
Yeah.
And then when he told me, he's like, you got unlimited budget, dog. Go ahead. And I was like, all right. So, I was trying to put in the work myself. I was trying to build relationships, I was trying to, just develop outlets on my own, and putting in the footwork. I actually wanted to be out there and hustle. I wanted to go out there and hustle. I had my eyes set on certain artists that I wanted to get to eventually get them at the same studio as me to put and not even with me, with my artist. I was
right. When you were managing,
I was looking for.
So once you took all these artists, what happened? Like, what happened from there?
It was. Some of the artists got discouraged.
They got discouraged. Because now they know we don't have this machine behind us.
Because we're shooting freaking $20,000 videos. And then all of a sudden we're shooting $1,000 videos. Like, now we're
that's a different budget.
It's a different budget.
Different brackets.
You're not fucking two red cameras ain't showing up with another little camera. It's a whole different game. And but I was like, I could do it. Like, I could do it.
So once you started losing people, is that what made you focus more on yourself?
People started telling me, you need to focus more. Okay, I'll tell you. I had one artist, right? Shout out to my boy Little Wicked from Alto Calibre. He's been trying to get me to come on his label, but part of me is like, man, dog, I don't want to. Like, he keeps telling me, hey, come on, Alto Calibre. It's his label. Come on, I'll give you a partnership deal. But I'm like, I don't got like that, and I'm not up there like that where I feel right to do a partnership deal with you. I told him straight out, like, bro, I want you to be my boss, so I could learn, right? Little Wicked, Little Wicked he's one of the original members of West Side Cartel. Okay. I don't know if you but he learned
I've heard
the game.
of him. I never.
He learned the game, but he started his own label, and now he has artists. He has an artist that's blowing up. Halcón de la Sierra Jr. Salute to them, right? So he got me for one of my artists, once we left the label, he got me a feature with MC Magic, right?
Okay.
So we set up the meeting, and the artist dropped the ball, and I was like, damn, I gotta, you know. And at that meeting, Little Wicked was like, hey, bro, why don't you just focus on your own shit now?
Yeah.
You know, you have all the signs. All
No,
the
that's
signs
what you,
are there.
that's what you've been doing. You're back into music.
So
You're
now
just doing-
I'm focused more on my own music.
Because I see you dropping singles and shit. Well, let's get into that a little bit. So you're now you're doing music. You did your stretch from 13 to 20.
Yeah.
2020, you're out. You're managing a few artists, right?
Yeah.
Am I correct? Right, managing a few artists, and then now 2024, you're back on your grind doing.
I'm back on my own. Yeah.
He's only focusing on. We only focusing on
You're doing
48
singles,
ways.
yeah,
That's
on
it.
48 ways. You're
Yeah,
doing singles.
yeah.
You're dropping. Are you dropping visuals? I think I saw some. Yeah, some
I'm
videos.
working on dropping some more.
So that's how you're going. And like, what's the plan for that? Are you trying to drop an album? Are you trying to tour? What's the goal?
Yeah, I want to get my name out there and do some shows out of state.
Yeah.
I would like to do some shows like out of state, build a fan base out of state, because a bunch of my followers and people that like watch me and shit, they're from like, I got followers like in Brazil and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit. And it's
Hard
like
to
the
get
dope
over
game.
there. It's hard to get over there, though.
Yeah, and it's like the dope game. Out of town money is the best money. I mean, just to me.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You know, so I kind of want to, do some shows out of state.
If you can go get it in person, anyone can do it. You got to go get it though, out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And what about features? Who would you want to work with? Like up to date. It could be old people too that you fuck with that are still dope, or whoever. Who would you?
You got
fuck
any big features or anybody?
Right now the biggest feature that I have personally is YB.
Oh,
I got a
YB.
song.
Okay, yeah.
Shout out to YB.
Have you dropped it yet?
No, I haven't dropped
so
it.
you got stuff
Because that song actually belonged at the time when I got the feature from YB.
Yeah.
The song I had gave it to my boy at the label. He liked it so much that he was like, "Let me get this song.
Yeah.
Let me get this song."
So-
And he was like, "What's up?" But I was like, "Man, I want to blow up these artists. Like I want to get on your level."
Yeah.
And getting on your level, I gotta do it through artists.
So
Like I gotta
did you get the song back?
Yeah, I got the song. Yeah.
He gave it to you, no
Yeah,
problem.
he gave it to me. He was like, "Go ahead," because
You guys got a video with it or just
no,
just a song?
we didn't get to. We're gonna shoot a big video with the label.
Yeah.
But once I left the label, it was like,
You
damn.
should just hit him up, fool. YB, he knows what's up.
He's a cool ass homie,
he
dog.
probably show you some love.
Yeah,
for
he's
sure.
a cool ass homie.
Yeah.
But the ones there's two others that like I fuck with.
Yeah.
Their music. One is Little G, of course.
Yeah.
And the other one is Bozo.
Okay.
Like them two.
Salute both of them. Yeah.
Salute
Yeah.
both of them. Like them, YB and Bozo, because when I was in the feds, I accidentally came across their music on YouTube, and I was like, okay. And then coming home in 2020, and salute to both of them, dog, and salute especially to Bozo, because I seen him go from 2020 or from like 2018 or 19, whenever I me personally saw his music, he's evolved.
Oh yeah.
And I've seen him
From where he started? Yeah,
from where he started. And those are three artists that so YB, I seen his music on YouTube while I was busted. It was that Mas Firme song or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, this fool can rap. This
Yeah, that
fool's
one
dope.
got a lot of views. I remember
So when I came home, a homie hit me up and was like, hey, YB's here. Pull up. And I was like, hell, because I had mentioned to him before, like, man, I want to meet that homie YB, man. I would like to do music with him one day.
Yeah.
But when I met YB, I just chopped it up with him on some homies conversation. And he hit me up the next day and was like, send me something. I got you. So I sent him a track and he got on the song. And fuck, the song's a banger, dog.
Oh, that's dope. Oh,
The
yeah.
song's a banger and shit.
Are you trying to put like an album or something together? Or are you just gonna be throwing singles out there?
I'm trying to push out singles
Yeah.
until I get
Some motion on it.
enough motion with the name and enough following and build it some more so where if I drop an album eventually,
Yeah.
that it makes sense, you know?
I heard a few of your songs. They're not. I don't want to say. Would do you put yourself in the Chicano rap category?
I'm a Mexican rapper, because I could rap in Spanish too.
Okay.
So if they label me Chicano, because people have said it in front of like, oh, he's a Chicano rapper, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't mind. I mean, but in Mexico, if I go to Mexico, we're known as pochos. They don't call us Chicanos over there. They call us pochos, right?
Yeah.
They don't say Chicanos, or they'll just say Mexican, or Mexican American, whatever. But I like hip hop so much that it's just I think that I'm just a rapper, dog. Like I don't know. What would you think? Would you?
I say just like hip hop, or I don't know, a little bit. There's some sounds in there. You got a little bit of sounds from like back in the day. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing, you know.
Yeah.
But you don't do the whole like you don't use too much of the slang, you know. Like I don't hear you say like orale or.
Oh no, I don't.
Yeah,
Because I didn't grow up talking like that.
Yeah, I mean that's that's what they categorize it as in that style. So I mean, nah. But some of the old sounds and stuff it's from back then. I could tell. Well, you started back then, so you got that influence, you know.
Yeah.
Orange County, that's where you're from, right?
Yeah, Orange County.
Who's the top 3 Orange County rappers right now in our genre?
Right now,
And keep it a buck. No bias, being biased, no hatred towards anyone.
Putting in the
No,
work.
I don't hate nobody.
Who's the top 3? I'm gonna give
Who's
you.
putting in the work
There's
for
not that
Orange
many.
County
There's
right
not that
now?
many guys in Orange County, right?
there's
So-
a little homie Drex.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's doing his thing. Who else we got over there? There's
Oh shit. Fact.
Told you he's learning the buttons over there.
Drex. Who else?
That's what I meant. Facts. Yeah, Drex is doing it.
Man, and I don't want to. Damn.
That's all you got, Drex. There's no other rappers.
He's the
no
main
guy?
one that stands out to you. Like who's putting in work for OC right now?
Drex is putting in work,
Yeah.
dog. He's
Yeah,
putting
as
in
well,
a lot
for
of
sure.
work. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's putting in a lot of work. Yeah, he's out there, dog. Yeah.
That's right.
And he could rap.
Salute to him.
Yeah,
Salute to
salute
the
to
little
him.
homie. He can rap.
Doesn't his brother rap too?
Yeah, his brother. I reached out to his brother while I was with the label.
Yeah.
Because his brother's a Spanish rapper.
Yeah.
Mexican rapper.
Yeah.
I reached out to his brother too, but another one of them people that probably because I wasn't reaching out to people like, hey, I got this label with me. Like
Yeah.
I was just reaching out, trying to build a relationship.
"What up?"
And then I'll show you what I got. I'm not one of them people like, oh, I could do this. Because I've met a lot of people, dog, that, oh, I could do this, I could
They
do
start
that.
off with
I got
that.
this, I got that, I got this going, I got that going, and you never see nothing.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
So I'm not. I don't get down like that.
So you got one.
Drex. Fuck. Who else? Who else is out there?
What about that kid? Tony Dope? Was it
Doughboy Tony.
Doughboy Tony?
Yeah,
What about him? He's not. He's
He's
making
dope,
noise.
dog. But I don't know. He's dope, very talented.
Yeah.
But at times, I feel like he doesn't give it like 100%. I don't know. I could be wrong. That's just me, because I know his dad, and I know him, and I
Yeah.
know his dad. I met his dad, and I know his dad, and I chopped it up with his dad. Good people, good, humble people. But I just feel like maybe he's a little too timid.
Yeah. So he's
You
not
know?
top 3.
Um,
So who's your top 3? You got Drex in there. There's gotta be 2 more. I just named one.
Damn, I'm trying to think, dog, because
Shit, I don't even know if
There's
there's
nobody
even that many
catching
right
your
now.
It could be
Highlight?
young. It could be old. It could be who's
Anybody?
been
Orange
doing
County.
it.
I mean, the best rapper, 48 Ways. Bar
Okay,
for
so
Now
bar.
you
we
here's
got
a-
2. Now we got 2.
Okay, so we got you,
We got you. We got
Drex,
Drex.
and then one more, dog. Who would be?
Damn.
There's a lot of there's
you
a
know
lot
who's
of
dope?
underground dudes out
You know
there.
who's dope? And they're making a lot of noise. What's the homies from Folks? Oh man, damn, Neighbors Ab.
Okay, I
Neighbors
haven't heard. I
Ab.
have to look them up.
He just recently linked up with Critical,
Oh, okay,
producer Critical, and he's they're making noise. The homies from Folks, they're making noise. They're out there. The homie also, he's from Folks. Doso Official.
yeah,
He's dope too. Probably those 3,
Those
dog.
3 right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question because I seen it on the internet. I'm sure you did too. What was up with the whole Drek situation and that older homie Menace?
I know Menace personally. That's the homie. I know that there's been communication already.
That's good. That's good.
I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
There's been communication. It's been settled.
Resolved. Okay,
It's been
let's
resolved.
leave it at that.
It's been smoothing out.
That's cool.
There was never no bad blood or nothing. Nobody was hating on anybody or nothing.
Yeah, that's right.
It was just the homie did the blog in their area, and maybe if the homie would have said, "Hey, this is Boys' neighborhood," maybe he would have never mentioned it. But I don't know all I know is that there's been communication with all parties involved in that in all the blogs. I know that there was communication with Duno's people, Duno's party,
Salute
and then
Duno.
Drex's people,
Salute to
and,
all of 'em.
and Menace. I know that
Salute
there
to
was
the homies from Boys.
yeah, salute to the homies from Boys. That's the homies, and there's been communication, and it's
That's
all good.
cool.
It's
That's
all good.
cool, man.
Yeah,
That's good to hear.
that's good to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were hoping that we'll get results because that's a young homie coming up, and
yeah.
Sometimes as older homies we get sometimes in our ways and stuff, and sometimes
Yeah, because I met Drex in Santana at a function. Drex was there, Bozo was there, Rowdy Rax was there. I shook their hands. But when I shook Drex's hand, me being from Orange County and doing a lot of time, and every time in the system, every time I introduce myself, mucho gusto, Orange County, right? I don't say my neighborhood first. I always say Orange County, so I represent Orange County, right?
Yeah.
So when I met him, I shook his hand, and I said, "Hey, homie, rep the county." I didn't say it like, like I'm somebody or nothing, but I, like anybody would say, like, "Hey, rep the county right?"
Yeah,
Keep doing your thing. I gave him his props. I said, "Keep repping for the county."
Yeah.
He looked at me, might have thought different, but it wasn't nothing. But I was giving him his props. But I told him, like, keep repping the
that's
county,
dope.
right?
That's right. That's
like
dope.
anybody would do.
Yeah.
So that we just want everybody, like, you want somebody from your area to rep it right.
course,
and
of
he's
course.
Yeah,
doing
he's
his
doing his
thing.
thing. Yeah,
He's
right.
doing his thing.
Salute
and he's
to
young.
him.
He's young, so he's gonna learn.
Yeah, he's got a lot of room to learn, and
He's got a lot of
with you
room to
guys, with guys like yourself and Menace, I'm sure that you guys will help him out the best of your abilities, dog.
Yeah.
He's a good homie. He's doing his thing. Salute all parties in that.
Yeah, salute.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so you doing now you're getting ready to drop these singles, and do you have a certain videographer that you like? Is it somebody that we know? Someone because there's only a few of them, really. Like, not a few of them, but there's like a handful of them. And where are you shooting the videos at? Like, what's your style? Orange County, LA? Because some people will be living in other cities and then they'll go shoot somewhere at the beach.
I just sometimes driving around or whatever, you come across like some walls, like in LA, you come across some walls that are graffitied out and they're dope.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit,
That's LA for sure.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go post up right there and shoot a
Yeah.
video, or in my city, like, okay, but when I was on the label, obviously we're booking
all kinds of
studios and shit,
Hotels, studios.
Yeah, we're booking all kinds of stuff, and but now it's like, shit, I like to find, you can say, like, in a way, landmarks in the city.
Yeah,
you know,
that represents
spots that will, oh shit, that's
Like go to Angel Stadium, try to shoot one in the front, something like that, right?
Yep. So a video person, I don't got a specific one. I know there's some that are dope as hell, like Pamps, Icon.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
There's some dope ones out there. There's a lot of dope ones out there. You know?
Where Pamps? Is he out here or Arizona?
I don't know.
I don't know. I
haven't seen him in a minute, to be honest.
Yeah.
Is Icon still shooting videos right now?
I'm not sure.
He was shooting a lot of videos.
Yeah, he was
before.
shooting a lot of videos. Yep.
Salute to the homie Icon.
Yeah, salute to Icon.
Yeah, he's been shooting videos for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah. Did you ever perform at Original Mics?
No.
OG Mics? You know what I'm talking about?
We used to go
that's
there
a
and
spot.
That's the spot, dog.
We
Yeah.
used to go shut it down.
No, that was like
Yeah.
some of the first shows right there at OG Mike's.
That's
They
the
get
spot
right
for
there
the
on
funk.
Bristol.
Yep. Well,
Yeah, that shit
it's
was poppin'.
changed now.
Is it still OG
They
Mike's or
still have it as OG Mike's like nights.
Okay.
But it's not OG Mike's the place no more.
yeah,
So
Funk
it's,
Freaks too? That was over
It's
there.
something else, but they brought it back for that reason because they knew what
El Parral or something is called now
Parral.
or something.
Is that what it's called now?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it's
But they
called
brought
El Parral.
OG Mike's the name back.
Yeah, they brought like for certain
for like
nights or
certain
whatever.
nights. Yeah, like
Oh,
certain
okay,
nights.
that's crazy. That's
yeah,
dope.
so they
yeah.
use the name for like funk nights or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Funk Freaks or funk, whatever. It
Yeah,
is.
because
Yeah, that was
before,
the spot.
when we used to go to original mics, we would walk in and like, oh, we gotta go shake somebody's hand. Like, hey, mucho gusto.
Yeah,
we in the building.
Yeah.
You know, much respect. But you know, we're gonna go over here and party.
Letting
And
people know you're in the house.
we be in there
Yeah,
deep,
yeah.
dog. We be in there deep, huh?
Yeah,
we
those
be in
are
there
the
deep.
days.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got there and you got the Yoast.
the Yoast.
Yoast down.
Yeah.
That's a
new
dope.
spot.
That's a
Yeah,
new
yeah,
spot. Yeah.
Is it new? I don't think
It's
that
not new.
No,
It's
no,
been
yeah.
around, but as far as it kicking, like it's just like the
They used to do the
observatory and
big,
all that.
yeah. They used to do the big like underground hip hop
Yeah.
shows
Yeah.
back
They
in
still
the day.
do.
Oh, do they do it
Is it-
once
I
a year?
think Little G's going there
Again?
soon. I
Yeah,
think
that's
so.
what I remember
think that's
back
what
in
I
the
seen.
day. You know, we'd be all up in there.
Yeah, I think that's
At the
what I
Yoast,
seen.
yeah. The observatory is the observatory.
Yeah,
That's like,
so-
yeah.
Yeah.
But you could get the Yoast, you know. You could rent it out and do your own thing there. It ain't
Yeah.
too bad.
Observatory too. There's a homie that I know that was booking the observatory, and he was getting artists, big artists, like The Game, Too Short, and this was years back.
Yeah.
Where he was booking them, and all the homies were security. You know, the homies
Yeah.
were like,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, who's getting out of hand, kick rocks. You know, but he was putting shows together where it was like it kind of intertwined with. Looking back, it's like, damn, I was.
Yeah.
You know, I was already in the mix, you know, seeing things happen, you know. So now it's like, okay, I'm trying to, because like I got a venue in Anaheim that I got access to.
Yeah.
You know, my boy's a promoter there. So I've been in a lot of talks with the homie Little Wicked from Alto Calibre to throw some shows there, you know. So you know, maybe
That's what you want to do
yeah, I want to put together some shows too.
for yourself, though.
It don't have to be about. It don't have to be me. Like if I can get some money together and get some artists to
So you're
perform.
trying to be like a promoter too?
No, I'm just trying to put plays together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like
okay.
I'm trying to play. I'm
So
trying
that's
to
the
put
next
more-
question. So then, where do you see yourself in about 4 years? Still doing music?
Yeah. I don't think it's ever gonna get out of my system. I think music is just. I love music so much that whether
And when you mean music, you mean like rapping, or you mean like the overall entertainment?
overall music because
So,
as a-
so how long you think you're gonna keep rapping for?
shit until I don't have a voice no more. Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you in the process of trying to, like you said earlier, you wanted to like go out of state, like move around? Are you in the process of trying to make that happen?
Yeah.
Or is that just
yeah.
something you'd like
No,
to do?
I'm in the process because
Yeah.
I've been dropping songs. I've been trying to get the numbers up on
Yeah.
my own. You know, trying to do the footwork, meet people, build relationships. I'm
Yeah.
trying to do it. You know, I'm trying to get out there.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
right.
and a lot of times it's like everything, dog. Like sometimes you need somebody to look out. You know.
I think networking, dog,
Yeah.
is the best way.
Yep.
You know, you see people like Bozo. You see even Opina. Opina goes out of state a lot, bro.
Yeah, I seen that.
He goes,
Yeah.
moves around.
Yeah.
So I think just networking and figuring out other people that are moving around, networking with them, maybe getting in songs with them,
Yeah.
and then being able to travel. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I think just stuff like that. I think a lot of people they don't network. So networking is a big thing.
Network is big, dog.
Yeah. So
Network is big.
yeah.
Because I remember, like, in the dope game as
Yeah.
a kid, I was going out there networking. I was going
for
out there and,
sure.
like,
That's the only
hey,
way.
I
That's
could
the
beat
only
your
way.
price. You know,
Yeah.
hey, what's up? Like, check my stuff out.
Yeah.
You know, and, like, networking. And if people like you, they mess with you, then they're gonna look out. They're going to throw you a bone. You know, they're going to throw you something, and it's on you to take advantage of the opportunity.
You said
know?
you had the song with YBE.
YB.
Is there anybody else you have songs with right now?
No.
That you're putting out there?
No, I don't. No, just
Just the one with YBE?
yeah, the one with YB.
Are we gonna hear it? Are you putting it out soon or no?
Shit, we're gonna hear
want
that
to.
shit right now.
I want to.
The exclusive.
Yeah, we
Hater will
can.
get exclusive right after the show.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
get an
for
exclusive.
sure.
Yep, yep,
You know what I'm saying?
yep.
I was telling them, I said, like, you go out of town, Bozo's been going out of town. You know, you see Lefty going to different places.
Yeah, Lefty's doing
So
it too.
I think just tapping
Salute-
in with
salute
different
to Lefty.
homies is a way to start being able to move around
Yeah.
and showcase your talent, bro.
and shit from I'm on TheHaterWorld, so you know,
You know what I'm saying?
this
I've
is
been
a perfect
I've been
way to promote your shit, dog.
I've
you know?
been
For sure.
networking, you know.
Yeah.
I've been networking. I got on TheHaterWorld, you know.
Yeah.
When I meet, I've met artists and stuff that are doing it,
Yeah.
and shook their hands and stuff, and I let them do their thing. I don't bug them while they're partying and stuff like that.
For sure.
You know, I like to build solid relationships where it's just, you know, like you might accidentally run into somebody at the studio and, you know, a conversation might lead into a relationship, you know?
But maintaining a relationship goes a long way,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
So you never know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. But in my world, dog, it's easier to make enemies than friends.
No, for sure.
You know?
I mean, we all live in the same world.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
believe me, I understand that a lot more than a lot of people think. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think just being humble and doing your thing.
Yeah.
And pushing out music right now, like in your case, just keep pushing music, because the more people that see you pushing music and see you working,
Yeah.
they're gonna want to work with you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the way to go about it.
You ready for some phone calls? We're already 2 hours in.
Oh damn! 2 hours already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ready? Want to do some phone calls?
Yeah, let's do
All right,
phone
let's
calls.
run some phone. You ready, Drewps?
I'm ready.
We gotta throw
All right, I
on
think
the.
this is the one right here.
Yeah. You guys gotta put the headphones on if you want to be
Yeah.
able to hear them talk.
Oh, they was getting you in the chat, dog. I don't know if you could read them. It was getting all of us, but they was getting you, bro.
Yeah.
Who, me?
No,
Me?
48 ways, yeah.
Damn, what they saying, dog?
The number's pinned. You guys could call in whenever you want. I think I set it up right.
Yeah, this is the hater world, dog. They go hard in the chat.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
I can't hear it.
It's ringing or not?
I can't hear it. Let me see. All right, unknown number. You're live. What's good? Hater World.
No, we can't hear you, dog.
You can't hear it?
No. Yeah, you put the right one up?
I hope so.
What up? What up?
Check 1 2.
Next one. Try the next one.
Yeah, call again. I don't
The
know.
next one is the phone, fool. It
Which
has that
one? This
little
one?
phone thing in the middle?
This one?
Yeah.
I put that one was up.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know.
Caller, what's good?
No.
No?
I think it's the Bluetooth. I
It
gotta
might
put.
be. Do you gotta push the green button and make it talk?
I don't
Very
know.
good.
Push it. Hit up Blue.
Yeah, got it.
Technical difficulties.
We'll pin the number in the chat.
Yeah, you can't even read that shit out.
You gotta be grateful. You need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate. So let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the track.
You gotta be grateful. You need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate. So let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about? You gotta be
we ready now.
You need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think?
Sorry about that, guys. Go ahead and call in now. We are ready for phone calls. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I'm trying to get them all right. I want to hear what them all. Let me go through them all, you guys, for the chat, okay? Have some fun here. What's your favorite sound? That one?
Fatality.
That one? Facts. I don't like that one.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Yeah, this one's pretty good.
Damn, son. You remember where they're all at?
Huh?
Do you remember where they're all at?
Yeah, I do now.
Let's go, chat.
I'm trying to turn the phone on. The number's up there pinned somewhere. I don't like that one.
You gotta be grateful. You need.
Okay. Kind of getting the hang of it. I gotta, you know, when you're going through shit, you just gotta keep doing it until you get it right, you know? So I could do this shit blind, you know?
Trial and error.
Yeah, trial and error. So, all right, here we go. Unknown number. You want to take unknown numbers? We'll take them. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
All right, HaterWorld, you're in the building. Was good. Shit. Hey, you gotta do that shit better though, my boy. That shit sounded. It's not sounding good. Yeah, I don't know about that shit. That's crazy. Yeah, you seen the show? You ever seen them do that? They call in and do the.
Have you watched it? All the stuff they do when they call in.
Yeah, they do the cat shit.
They do all kind of shit when they call in.
562, you're in the building.
Hey, what's up, man? How you guys doing tonight? Good?
Yeah, man,
We're
we
doing
chilling.
good, bro. How you doing?
Pretty good, man. I had a question for 48 Ways.
What's up,
Hey,
big
bro,
dog?
you never thought about doing corridos?
I can't sing, dog, but that's what I was doing behind the scenes when I was with the label. I was putting together corridos and shit with artists. But yeah, I love corridos.
That's dope, bro. Yeah, you sound like you come from that area, that base.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love
man.
corridos.
Dope, bro. Shout out to you guys, man. You guys had a dope show.
All right,
Hey,
appreciate
gracias,
you.
gracias, salute, dog.
602, you're in the building. 602, you're in the building.
Opina. What kind of bullshit ass ringtone is that, dog?
Your mama's. Next call. I like
good
this seat.
one, huh?
Yeah, your mama. Next call. I'm not gonna do that bullshit. Unknown number. You're in the building.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. You got a question?
You calling from Figueroa?
Figaro.
Big.
Yeah. That was a good one. He asked you about corridos. Huh?
Yeah. That was a good one.
I think the other
he,
dude.
did he like literally say you look like a bean? Sounded like that.
He's got that voice. He's got that voice.
Yeah, he was like, you look like one of those guys. Like, that's racist
I
as
got a
fuck, dog.
ranchero.
Yeah, like, fuck,
I talk like a
dog.
ranchero and shit. Or
Came with a hat.
That's so crazy, dog. That's funny. Yeah, but yeah, we get all kinds of weird callers.
Yeah.
it's all good.
So that.
I don't know that. Nah,
So that's what you're gonna be on now. So you're just gonna keep trying to push out music.
Yeah,
bro?
my own music. So
Yeah.
everybody, 48 Ways, Spotify, YouTube, everywhere. If you with it, go help me push the name. Follow. Stream it.
What's
stream
some
the
of your
songs.
big songs that you got out? What's some songs they should check out, bro?
There you go.
They've been knowing. I'm back.
Okay.
I'm back. I bought a beat from Misfit when I first came home. I bought
Okay.
a beat from Misfit.
Okay.
I made a song to it called "I'm Back."
Okay.
What the fuck? That's weird.
It's that iPhone shit. I got an Android.
I don't know.
What'd you do to it?
I didn't do shit.
We got hacked.
Oh, it's a text or something.
It's not a text. Right there, bro.
602, you're in the building.
Change the ringtone, dog.
Oh my God. You didn't get the message before?
Who is that?
Unknown caller, you're in the building.
Hey, shout out TheHaterWorld.
Salute.
That's
Salute,
right.
salute.
Salute.
Yeah, number one podcast.
That's right.
That's right.
Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, big dog.
Where you calling from? Where you calling from, big dog?
Keep doing your thing, man. Keep doing your thing. Fuck this stuff. Fuck that lane. You keep trying to overdo it. You guys keep doing your thing, all right?
Hell yeah. You're breaking up.
Yeah, I didn't catch that. He said fuck somebody.
He's just going crazy.
Unknown number, you're in the building. What's good?
Where's Blue Chi-Chi at?
What's that?
Where's Blue Chi-Chi?
Said, where's Blue Cheese?
469, you're in the building.
You know those four naked burpees.
What's that?
He said butt naked burpees, dog.
Wait, what is
Luke's
that?
your call card.
I'm getting hung up on. What's up with that shit's weird, dog.
Bunch of weird ass shit, dog.
I should have kept Darth Vader on
Yeah.
before that. He would have been a better combo.
He would have gave us some good ass conversation. But yeah, bro, I think just like that, just working, bro, putting out music.
Yep.
The more you do that, the more people are gonna be aware of your music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Every day I'm brainstorming, trying to figure out shit to do,
Yeah.
as far as how to push my music out and shit like that.
That's right.
But music is like the dope game. It ain't guaranteed.
No,
you know?
nothing's guaranteed in
Nothing's
life,
guaranteed.
bro. So
I got that mindset.
Yeah, but with everything you do, dog, it's working. So the more work you do, the more music, the more stuff you do, the more times people see you, the more places you go, the more interested they're gonna be into who you are.
Yep.
So the more you keep showing people they're gonna be interested in your music and you know.
Yeah, the more you get out there, dog,
Yeah,
the more
for sure.
you're at shows and and people you see and stuff like that in person, the more that the people gravitate towards you instead of being like, because there's a lot of people, and I don't knock them because they can still make money. Like if they have 150,000 followers and you never see them outside, those 150,000 people on Instagram will still buy their shit because it's a digital game, right?
Yeah.
They like what they see on the other side of the phone.
Yeah.
But sometimes, like, you got to get out there in person because people like to see. It's like the dope game, the product too, in person.
Yeah.
They want to know that the shit's real.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this fool Opina's out here in fucking wherever state, and he pulled up on me. So it's like I'm right in the flesh.
Yeah.
And that's the best feeling, anyways, dog. And then to do it the other way.
Yeah, people appreciate that.
And then to be like, I'd rather like when I'm hitting somebody up on Instagram, they're like in Denver, and I'm talking to them. It's like I'd rather be in person, explaining myself with my merch in person. It's a whole different feeling than sending it to them and then talking to them on a message, because you don't get that interaction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's a real good way of getting out there for sure.
Do you got any messages you want to leave with anybody? Any shout outs? Anything before?
Shout out all the homies. Shout out everybody in Orange County doing it. All the homies doing it. You know, Lefty, Bozo, all the homies that are putting on, doing their thing, keep doing their thing. You know, I admire, you know, hustlers and people that are out there doing it.
For sure.
You know, just everybody just keep pushing to be what you want to be, you know?
Facts. That's right.
Salute to everybody in my area, you know, doing it. You know.
And what can I find you at? What's your handle for everything? What do you have? You have Instagram, what do you have? YouTube?
Yeah, I got IG, YouTube. IG is 48 ways, no space. You know, just 48 and a ways.
Okay.
No space. It's together. YouTube, 48 ways. Spotify, 48 ways.
Oh, so it's all easy to find. Yeah.
Everything is 48 ways.
Yeah, 48 ways.
TikTok, 48 ways. Everything is 48 ways.
Hell yeah. What about your YouTube? Same thing? Oh, yeah, you just said
48
that.
ways, yep.
You got a TikTok?
Yep.
48 ways?
48 ways.
No spaces, no dots, no nothing?
No underscores, no nothing.
No, that's
just 48
easy.
ways.
That's right.
48 WAYS.
Yep.
And that's where you can find my boy at.
That's right.
Hell yeah. You got anything else to say before we
What
close
about
it
the
out?
homie? You got anything?
Augie?
Just shout out to all the homies out there in Orange County doing their thing. Everybody out there, LA. Just SoCal, period.
That's right.
Showing love
Salute.
to everybody.
Salute all the homies.
Yeah, SoCal.
Yeah.
You already know.
Yeah. With that being said, I think we're gonna call it. The phone calls aren't coming in. There was a few, but
Opina don't know how to use the phone.
yeah.
That's just,
So with that being said, we out.
yeah.
And salute
to
everybody in the chat. 48 ways in the building, and we out this
You
bitch.
already
We
know.
out.
Whoop.
You gotta be grateful. You need haters. What is you complaining about?
Facts. So be careful how you move it, ain't no running it back. Southside, the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, home. Better log in, home. Log in, home. Better log in, log in.
Gotta be grateful. You need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate. So let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining?